Hi, friends. Ms. Ford here with empowering students' voice and choice using choice boards. So, over the past several weeks, we've been having students submit their classwork via Google Classroom. And recently, we've kind of been noticing that the quality of work hasn't been there. So, one way to motivate students to work at their optimal quality and their optimal skill set is through choice boards. When you're giving students the opportunity to choose how they want to demonstrate their learning, research shows that there's an increase in their motivation to complete their work, but also in the quality of work and their achievement. So, what is a choice board? A choice board pretty much is a graphic organizer that allows students different ways to demonstrate their learning of a concept. The activities on a choice board appeal to the different learning styles and they increase student ownership of learning. Okay, your choice board activities are also very important. They are aligned to the TEKS and learning goals, and they provide to students the opportunity to build the capacity for decision making. So here's a choice board that I created last week, just toying around with a choice board for RLA. It's for seventh grade reading. So although you can choose or create your choice board by SC, I decided to create mine over a text. So as you can see, I chose a 9 grid choice board, and it's almost like a tic-tac-toe mentality to where you can choose 3 across vertically or 3 horizontally, however you want to do that. So the key SC for this particular activity is 7.7C that deals with plot elements, a plot diagram, but it is connected to this text, the seventh grade. So you can also see that there are a variety of TEKs that are also being assessed. There are comprehension SCs as far as inferencing and some response SCs that are also being assessed. At the bottom, you can see there's an opportunity for students to reflect on the activities they did, which one helped them learn best. So if you go ahead and click on that, you can see it's just a message board for students to go ahead and add their reflection. This also helps the teacher know what type of activities could probably go on a choice board moving forward, or just particularly knowing how to differentiate for certain students. Now, what does this look like for math? So I noticed Mr. Hernandez and Ms. Michael would talk about dividing fractions. So I just created a choice board. There's a variety of activities dealing with dividing fractions, and I hope I've done this correctly. But students have an opportunity to write a rap explaining how to divide fractions, and they also have the opportunity to make a video of them teaching someone how to divide fraction. We also have at the very bottom, we had a vocabulary opportunity where they'll make a word web based on key division vocabulary along with their definitions. And you also see down here is still the opportunity for students to reflect on their learning. This is a choice board created by Ms. Perez. So this one is kind of just focused on a variety of techniques that are in RLA. So you see we have poetry. We just rounded up National Poetry Month. So students listened to a poem and then they did an activity relating to that. And over here, Quill, it's an actual and interactive platform that we use for grammar. So students have a variety of opportunities to demonstrate their learning of various skills. When you're designing your choice board, be very mindful to first design your choice board based on the TEKs that you want to be assessed through the various activities. Determine the number of activities. You can choose the 9 grid activity board, or you can use a smaller one to where you just provide 6 squares with each have an activity for students to choose from. When you're creating your TEK aligned activities, you want to consider the learning goals. As a result of doing these activities, what will students know? What will students understand? And what will students be able to do? So you always want to make sure that your activities are one aligned to your SCs and a learning goal. So here is the actual template that you guys can go ahead and copy to go ahead and fill out your choice board to assign for students. Again, you see at the very top, there's very clear and explicit instructions. I put a box here because if you wanted to create a video of you giving students instructions on how to complete the choice board, you may do so. And also where they would submit their artifacts via Google Classroom. and how they can contact you if they have any questions. So this is just a template that y'all can go ahead and make a copy of and go ahead and get to work. Assigning your choice boards. Once you've created your choice boards, you can go ahead and add it to an assignment in your Google Classroom. And you would just follow these simple steps. And I'm going to go ahead and just show you kind of what it looks like. So I went to my classroom in Google Classroom, Miss Ford's classroom, and I went to assignments. And I created this new assignment. And you see right here, I gave the explicit instructions on what the focus is. It's the elements of plot in a fictional text. And also I clearly told them what I needed them to do. And I told them where that particular activity was. Now that's their required activity that's connected to the SC. But once they're done with that, they can go ahead and submit it, and they can then choose 2 other activities. So be very clear with your instructions for your kiddos. So go ahead and assign my due date. I'll go ahead and assign that for Friday. And I'll create my topic. It'll just be reading choice board. And I'm going to go ahead and go to my Google Drive. And I'm going to select my choice board. And you see I've added it here. So students will go ahead and add it to their post. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to schedule it to post tomorrow at 8 a.m. And there we have it. So you'll see that my 7th grade choice board is here along with my instructions and the choice board for students to go ahead and get started. So I click on that. And you see also that the activities are hyperlinked because we are in the digital world right now, working through at-home learning. All your activities should be hyperlinked so they take students directly to their websites. One thing I wanted to show you guys also is an amazing resource. It's from the Hickman Mills ISD, and I will provide that link for you. And if you go to their actual flexible learning section, all their curriculum, since we have been doing at-home learning, are choice boards. So they have their choice boards pretty much up all the way towards the end of school. So you can guys just browse this website just to see the variety of activities that they have. So theirs are arranged daily, and they give students a tech and non-tech choice to complete. Very explicit in what they want students to do. We have our math. Believe we have your social studies, and then also you have your RLA here by day, your context clues, and you then have a non-tech choice. So that's an amazing resource just to gather some ideas to put on your choice boards moving forward. And this can also, be once we get back into the classrooms, you can do a blended opportunity for choice boards, and you can even do pencil and paper. They're great for small group stations and even homework. Lastly, what I want to show you by Caitlin Tucker, she has choice boards for social and emotional learning. So here's a choice board for secondary students. If you wanted to post this onto your classroom, just for students to just go ahead and have a little bit of SEL throughout the week, you can go ahead and post that. And there's also one for teachers. So Caitlin Tucker has thought of us as well, and there is a choice board that we can do to also get a little SEL as we move through this time. So you guys, that's pretty much it when we talk about choice boards. Choice boards is just another way for students to demonstrate their learning by giving them choice. Again, research shows that when you give student voice and choice, their motivation and engagement increases along with achievement. So I am going to post this for you guys to take a look at. And also, you may access this PowerPoint using this bit.ly right here. We'll have all the notes and everything is hyperlinked for you. So I hope you guys found this to be informative, and I look forward to hearing how you have used choice boards in your classrooms. Thank you so much. And if y'all have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, Ms. Perez, and we'll definitely help you out. Bye, guys.